Asia, the largest and most varied landmass on our planet, offers both the highest mountains and the lowest valleys, the longest coastlines and the widest range of climatic extremes found anywhere on Earth. Bounded by the Arctic, Pacific and Indian Oceans, as well as the Red Sea and smaller inland seas, it has supported the most diverse variety of plant and animal life throughout the ages. Throughout ancient civilizations, this region has also been home to many unusual and sometimes terrifying discoveries that scientists continue to uncover. From possible signs of human sacrifice to the role of demons in prehistoric times. Fire mummies. Unlike the Egyptians, ancient Filipino tribes had a unique way of treating their dead. They turned them into fire mummies. This involved subjecting the bodies to intense fire instead of embalming them. When someone was about to die, they were given a lot of salt to dehydrate the body from the inside. After dying, the bodies were roasted for weeks or months, sometimes even hot embers were placed inside them to burn them from the inside. Once completely dry, the bodies were made into a kind of compact human jerky and placed in small lemon-shaped coffins called kamanzi. These coffins were hidden in remote caves in the mountains. When the Spanish colonizers arrived in the 15th century, these practices disappeared due to the Catholic burial customs they brought. However, the Caban caves, where the mummies were found, were later rediscovered. So far, more than 300 fire mummies have been found in these caves, some up to 100 years old with tribal tattoos visible on their skin. The Bowl of Gold. In 1958, archaeologists in northwestern Iran discovered a shattered bowl of gold in the charred remains of an ancient fortress called Harts or Hizar-Anshan. This Iron Age fortress was near present-day Panar. The bowl was more than 3,000 years old and belonged to the royal domains of Urartu, an Iron Age kingdom in Armenia. The bowl was decorated with images of warriors, chariots, and mythological figures made of solid gold. Although very valuable in its time, it was found damaged among the ruins of Harts. Experts believe that around 800 BC, Harts was attacked by enemies who invaded the city during the chaos of the invasion. 3 soldiers attempted to take the golden bowl, but were trapped under rubble as the city was destroyed by fire. His outstretched hands held the shattered remains of the bowl. These soldiers were not heroes, but looters who risked their lives for material gain and lost both their lives and treasure. This shattered bowl is a reminder of the dangers of looting and greed in times of war, and how it often leads to significant human and material losses. Homo floresiensis. What discovery could be more important than finding an ancient inhabitant species? In 2003, on the island of Flores, a team of archaeologists found tiny human remains in the Liangbua cave. These humans, known as Homo floresiensis, were very small, with brains much smaller than modern humans. Although they were small, they were not simply dwarfs or developmentally disabled, but a different species that lived on the island about 50,000 years ago. Surprisingly, they also found tools and evidence of fire, suggesting they were intelligent and had advanced survival skills. This discovery challenges our ideas about human evolution and makes us think about the possibility of finding other forgotten human relatives. Flores hobbits show why there are always new discoveries waiting for us, even about ourselves. The Devil on a Clay Tablet. In 2020, an ancient 20,700-year-old clay tablet found decades ago in an ancient Assyrian sanctuary was translated. This tablet depicts a demon named Zo and contains descriptions of an ancient exorcism ritual. It offers rare insights into Mesopotamian demonology and popular medicine of that time. Originally, the tablet was found in a sacred cave in northern Iraq, which was part of a temple dedicated to the gods Asidu, Ashur, and Orda. During excavations in the 1950s, archaeologists discovered this tablet along with other ancient objects. In it, Zo is depicted as a winged demon with horns, a human body, bird legs and tail, and a tongue similar to that of a snake. The text explains that Zo was considered an evil spirit capable of possessing humans and causing problems such as seizures and strange behavior. At that time, the Assyrian and Babylonian people believed that these afflictions were caused by demonic forces rather than physical illnesses. The inscription on the tablet describes an incantation that priests recited in an exorcism ritual to expel Zo, stating that thanks to the power of the gods Tanu and Shamash, Zo's spirit would be expelled and left defenseless. Mohenjo-Daro was an ancient city in the Indus Valley, in present-day Pakistan and India. It was one of the most advanced cities of the Bronze Age, with a population of more than 35,000 people around 2500 BC. However, it was completely abandoned around 1800 BC, and its ruins remained forgotten for a long time. Archaeologists began investigating it in the 1920s and discovered many interesting details, but also a dark mystery about its disappearance. The name Mohenjo-Daro means Mound of the Dead in Sindhi, due to the human skeletons scattered among the rubble. The city is believed to have suffered catastrophic flooding that contaminated the water and spread disease. It has also been suggested that it may have been invaded by nomadic Indo-Aryan tribes migrating to the region. The remains show signs of violence, such as injuries to the skulls and skeletons in the streets. Chemical analyses possibly indicate the use of incendiary weapons during the destruction of the city. Although natural disasters played a role, evidence suggests that the city also experienced a violent end. Although we do not know who the conquerors were, the name Mound of the Dead reminds us of the terrible costs of war in ancient times. Anunnaki tablets. The ancient astronaut theory raises the idea that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in the past and had an impact on ancient civilizations. Its supporters cite evidence such as the Egyptian pyramids and ancient Sumerian tablets. These tablets mention the Anunnaki, beings who came searching for gold, modified the first humans, and brought advanced technology. Although most scholars consider the Anunnaki to be part of mythology, proponents of this theory believe in a real intervention of extraterrestrials in Earth's history. Ultimately, regardless of whether or not we believe in this theory, it demonstrates our curiosity to explain our origins and our relationship with the universe. Ancient stories about gods descending from the sky reflect our search for meaning more than they do reality. Whether or not ancient aliens existed remains a mystery, but our fascination with these possibilities continues to drive our search for answers to our enigmatic beginnings. Hidden ruins of the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal in Agra, India, is famous for its beautiful Islamic architecture and romantic history, as it was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the 15th century in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal. The legends about hidden chambers in the Taj Mahal and the mystery behind them are fascinating topics. Some of these legends suggest that the Taj Mahal could have been built on top of an ancient Hindu temple dedicated to Shiva, and the sealed chambers could contain evidence of this theory. Other legends speak of the possibility that Emperor Shah Jahan planned to use the Taj Mahal as his own mausoleum, and the lower chambers could have been designed to bury royalty. It is true that underground scans were carried out that confirmed the presence of a chamber behind the walls on the lower level of the Taj Mahal. However, due to the risk of damaging the historic building, these chambers remain closed to the public and their contents and purpose remain a mystery. The Taj Mahal is an impressive monument with a rich history and many associated stories and mysteries. The legends and mysteries surrounding this iconic building only add to its aura of wonder and awe. As for the hanging pillar at the Lapakshi Temple, it is a striking example of the skill and architectural knowledge of ancient Indian builders. The illusion of the pillar floating in the air without any visible support is an astonishing achievement. This pillar has endured for more than 4 centuries and remains a testament to the ingenuity and technical skill of those who designed and built it. These monuments remind us of the rich architectural and cultural heritage of India.